Hello everyone, this is Raxann with Revenge Fashion Magazine, here at the third and final night at Couture Fashion Week. We're here at the Waldorf Astoria and it's been a fantastic night, spectacular designs, and we're amongst so many fabulous people here, including the beautiful Mpule. I just love saying your name. Could you please say your name for us?
My name is Mpule Kwelagobe.
And Mpule, thank you so much for talking with Revenge Fashion Magazine, and Carl Nelson also.
Carl Nelson. How are you?
Great. Now, Mpule, I must say, as beautiful as she looks, of course, she's from Botswana, the first African to enter the Miss Universe and to have won. Congratulations on that. Tell us a little bit about yourself. I know you're also a UN Goodwill ambassador. There's so much about this young lady.
Well, yes. I won the Miss Universe pageant 11 years ago, and I was the first delegate from Botswana to go to the Miss Universe pageant. Since Miss Universe, I went back to school, got my degree in political economy from Columbia University, and I now do work in sustainability. In particular, I follow sustainable brands that are, changing the world by changing the way they do business. So that's a passion of mine. I'm also an environmentalist. But of course, I'm also a UN Goodwill ambassador. I'm a World Economic Forum global leader for tomorrow. Nice. And I'm a mother. On top of that, I'm a mom to a 3-year-old. So first and foremost for me, I'm a mom.
Lots of important projects that you have going on, including being a mother. And I have to say, beauty with brains, you can't beat that. Now, Carl, you're here with her tonight.
Yes. But we have the same things in common. I'm also an environmentalist, and I do an event in New York City that attracts about 20,000 people every year, and it's called Drums Along the Hudson, and we honor an environmentalist and humanitarian. I also have a play that's on the world tour called Miracle in Rwanda. It's about the Rwandan genocide, and it focuses on the things that happened during the genocide, and making people aware of what's going on around the world. So.
Okay. Now, are you from Africa as well?
No. I'm from South America, but I live in New York City.
But aren't we all inspired by everything that's going on?
Absolutely.
Now, what brings you both to Couture Fashion Week?
Well, yes, we have to say that. Obviously, we're coming out to support Edwin D'Angelo, but also to just really support a good cause. It's fantastic that he's tying in his fashion show with raising awareness about autism, which is obviously he's becoming a great concern. And, interestingly enough, ties in with environmentalism, because more and more people are beginning to question whether or not there's a link between pollution and the environment and autism. So we're here for two great things. One is Edwin D'Angelo, to really celebrate him and his creativity, but also to support this very, very important cause.
Right. Now, you're doing a lot of important stuff, and I would love to follow that work. And where can everyone follow that beautiful work that you're doing?
Well, a lot of the work that I'm doing currently is through the UN. Okay. I'm actually hoping to take this onto TV, because I really feel that it's time that we began to discuss these issues.
Couldn't agree with you more.
I think it's really going to be up to our generation to come up with the innovative solutions for today's problems. I mean, when we're looking at global warming, we're looking at, of course, pollution of not just the air and water, but we're also looking at, poverty. I mean, we have so many things coexisting. We have global obesity coexisting with global poverty. There's so many issues out there, and that incredible young people out there tackling these issues. And I would love for me, I'm currently actually developing a show that's about showcasing these people, but also engaging with other young people about what they could do as well to,
How is that project going for you?
It's going really well. I think that people are ready for this kind of a show. I think that as young people, we're very engaged. And obviously, we have the power of the internet to really connect us. I mean, that's really what social networking is all about. It's really connecting us. And I think that it's time. It's really time, and I think we're ready for it. I think there's a great sense of momentum, of people wanting change, and people feeling that that things have to change. That we can't go on this path forever. Especially when we're looking at things like the environment and stuff like that. I mean, we are going through an extinction, a mass extinction right now, and so we need to really begin to talk about what we could all do to contribute and be part of the solution to all these issues.
Right. Now, you've been doing a lot of work in that space and having a lot of these discussions about what can be done, but what are some of the active things that you've done so far, and what type of impacts have they had?
You know, a lot of the work that I do is really on the global level. I do a lot of advocacy work. So most of the things that I do, for example, is addressing donor governments. I've also addressed, of course, the U.S. Congress. I've addressed the UN General Assembly. I've addressed the World Summit on Sustainable Development, because obviously sustainability is something that I'm very, very passionate about. I've addressed the World Youth Summit that was held in Senegal. So I do advocacy work, and then I also do grassroots work. I go to Africa, I talk to people on the ground, I talk to people who are actually living these issues, because we always have to put a face to what's going on. You know, it can't just be about us sitting in a hall and talking about numbers. You want to talk to the people. You really want to understand what it's like to be, you know, to be where they are. And one of the things that I've realized is that no matter where I travel, no matter where there are problems, the people who are in that situation want to be part of the solution as well. So as we're going about coming up with all these innovative solutions, we have to make sure that we include people from the third world, from the developing world, and from Africa. Their voices have to be represented. I'm African, but I cannot claim to speak for all of Africa, because it's such a diverse continent with 54 countries and, you know, hundreds of languages and cultures. And so we have to bring in as many people as possible to the table to really debate these issues.
And that's a great thing that you're doing, and continue to do the good work. And, you know, kudos to you. I think you're just an amazing person. You know, again, Carl, what do you have to say about that?
No, it's all about what Mpule is about today, and about her causes. So let's focus on that.
But he, of course, he does amazing work. Like he tells you, he's an environmentalist. He does amazing work. So for me,
Have you both collaborated on
Well,
stuff?
we're going to be collaborating now. So.
Because I really, you know, because I was in school for a long time getting my degree, and then I spent a couple of years doing research. So I'm really now, you know, like I said, bringing it to the to media.
Yes.
I'm now, you know, getting back, because I used to be a television host before, but I could never really tie it into my passion. And now, because I've really researched this, and I really believe that it's time that we began to discuss environmentalism and sustainability. Of course, now I'm very, very eager to partner with all my friends and other people that have supported me in my work. And you know, for me, when I find something that I'm really, really passionate about, I really go for it. You know, I really go for it. It's, for me, it's not just about you know, talking about the issues on this level. It's also about really, like I said, going to the people. Yes. That's very, very important. So for me, that's one of the things that I would love to do with Carl, is to really, you know, go to Africa and talk to African farmers and really see what's going on with the green revolution in Africa, because everybody's talking about how Africa is going through a green revolution. So this is something that we could do together. So I'm very excited about it.
All right. Thank you so much for talking with us, Mpule.
Thank you so much. It's been wonderful. It's wonderful to talk to you too. And, you know, you're an incredible young woman, and I look forward to, you know, engaging with you as a fellow media person as well in these issues.
Yes, and we definitely will be, and also on the social responsibility end as well.
Yes, yes.
Absolutely.
And Carl, thank you for talking with Revenge Fashion
Absolutely.
Magazine. Again, it's Raxann with Revenge Fashion Magazine here at Couture Fashion Week in New York City.